Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to you from the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 match between Australia and India. I'm Mike.
Called it correctly, and they'll opt to bat first.
Hazlewood has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
India get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
No interest in that one from the batter. Hazlewood will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Well placed, should get a single. They'll get at least one.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Great shot through the gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. India are none for 6. Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end.
Yep.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening.
Yep.
Edged. Couldn't get it through the field. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Up.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
The Yorker does the trick.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Wait on. Ball is in.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep. Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Yep.
That's the over. India are 1-28. Start from the Paddington end.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep. Yep. there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. India are 1 for 39. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep, yep.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Yep.
Got way too much bounce on that delivery. What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Oh, what a waste.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep, yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Massive edge. An example of how good the modern player is at sliding across the outfield. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Stark just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Yep, yep.
Thick edge. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep, yep.
Nicely played.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. Edged it.
Great delivery on a free hit. Gives nothing away.
10 runs added there. India are 1 for 62. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wait on. Yep, yep.
This could be trouble.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep, yep.
Super shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep, yep.
Got that away nicely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
23 runs added in that over. India are 1 for 85.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Ball is in.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yeah.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything.
Stark with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yeah.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive. No interest in that one from the batter. Stark will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Big edge. End of the over. 24 off it. India are 1 for 109. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Wait.
Big shout.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
8 runs added there. India are 1 for 170. The right armour is coming into the attack in the Paddington end.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership. partnership for these two.
A few moves made in the field.
Wait on. Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep, yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Well, not the best fielding, has a shy at the stumps, but they were well safe. And to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Yep.
Nicked it. Comfortable single if they take it.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
7 runs added there. India are 1 for 124. Zampa from the Randwick end.
Yep, yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. Yep, yep. Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Great shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep, yep.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep, yep.
Right out of the middle.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Loud appeal. Australia having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. Not hitting a thing ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Yep, yep.
Super shot, that.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Time that perfectly. A couple on offer here. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Ball's in.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Goes up and over for six. That's the positive option.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Yep.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Maxwell will be disappointed with that delivery.
15 runs added there. India are 1 for 183. Massive edge. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Great shot.
Good return, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
I'm loving this innings. It's been built with solid strokes, and that was another one with immense power.
Yep.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Very fluent batting. Into the 90s now at about a run a ball. Just needs to keep settled and not think too much about the century.
Yep.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Yep. David, the spinner, coming into the attack. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Finds the edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Nice shot. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Big edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
The batsman gets their time.
A century full of brilliance. They've been so composed right from ball one.
The right armour is coming on to bowl in the Paddington end. Drives and misses everything.
Stoinis with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
That's the over. India are 1 for 232.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
David with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Easy catch.
Yeah!
Didn't have to move, really.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled.
Yep, yep. Yep.
There'll be runs here. End of the over. 8 off it. India are 2 for 252. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 253 runs. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Good return, back from the deep. That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Nice bowling.
Great shot.
Yep.
At least one on offer.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Finch is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. super piece of timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Finch didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Finch says thank you. It was a gift, and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
Threw the bat at it, not far away from getting the wicket.
In the air, looks to be landing safely.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Right off the middle of the bat.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Catch it!
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Yes.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Catch it!
Middle that one. Great timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Catch it!
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes!
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. Australia are none for 91. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Catch it!
Good shot. A beauty.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
That's right off the meat of the bat. That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Absolutely nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Nice bowling. Oh, nice.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Bowling. Get that.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Good bit of timing there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
6 runs added in the over. Australia are 1 for 121. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler's end.
Marsh gets off the mark.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Caught, gone. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nice shot, runs possible. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. They'll get at least 1. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Perfect technique and placement.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A very successful over ends. The fielders will congratulate the bowler for their efforts. 2 wickets taken.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough to get on it for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Drives and misses everything. Gone, played all around it.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep. Bowler down.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. Australia are 4 for 146. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
Beaten on the drive.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well then, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just threw the shot too early.
4 runs added in the over. Australia are 5 for 150. Well placed, should get a single.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Cummins takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Nicely played.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Right there.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Catch it.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Oh, nice. Catch.
There'll be runs here. Out. Caught.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Stark won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Right, yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Start, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yes.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes. No, no.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over. Australia are 9 for 172. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack. And the Paddington end
Wait, yep.
doesn't beat the infield. Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes. Nice ball.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
Oh, nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Got right in behind it. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Going with pace now.
Yes. Nice bowling.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
Yes.
Gone! Takes it and seals the win.